And from what I understand, after Stanford, you know, the school kind of gear you towards education. So how did ELSA come about?
ELSA was an idea that I had thought about a long time ago, but not really pursuing it. But I think the main reason why I thought about ELSA was, as I was struggling with that English, I was looking for a lot of solutions to help me out, right? My friends was somebody who will always stop me and help me out, telling me, hey, you don't say it correctly, or hey, that kind of sounds weird the way how you use your English. And I would have to promise him that I won't take it personally so that he doesn't feel awkward when he had to help me out. Because the other solutions I was looking for was either getting yourself a speech therapist, but it is extremely expensive in the States. They would cost you between $150 to $200 an hour.
Wow.
Just to have that person listen to your English and tell you where you are right or wrong. So as a student, you cannot afford it, right? Learning to YouTube or videos or movies are helpful, but it is a one-way learning. So meaning that you don't have anybody to sit there and give you the feedback. And for my learning and the research in the education degree, you do know that when you listen to your own speaking, you don't recognize how wrong you are, because after 8 years old, unless you had an ear for music, you usually won't recognize the differences in your speech and the standard one, especially if that sounds don't exist in your own language, right? That's why like Americans, when they hear our language with a lot of different tones, they would hear the same thing because it doesn't exist in their own language. So having a personal feedback, like a friend to give you that, was really important, and that was what I finally decided to do to help me out. But as I thought back about that journey later on, and that was the start of ELSA, I was hoping that many of us around the world would have that friend, but many of us are not fortunate enough to have an American friend who are kind enough to be sitting there and helping you every single moment along the way, right? So I was trying to think, how can I mimic that experience for a lot of us who are sitting in different part of the world, somewhere really remote that you never had access to an American? What could be that solution for people? And ELSA was kind of an idea that came to my mind is, as technology has gotten really good, and speech recognition technology especially has been better and better, is there a solution for me to use that to teach English? And that was the idea of how ELSA was born.